What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to Maniaci Games and welcome to another episode of WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. Welcome to NXT 2.0. Now listen, we are on the road to NXT's Great American Bash, and this is what we got planned for the show tonight. We gonna kick it off in a fatal 5-way elimination style match. The winner of this match will face NXT North American Champion Pete Dunne for the championship at NXT's Great American Bash. We got two young upstarts in Bron Breakker and Tony D'Angelo. We got veterans in Sami Zayn and Robert Roode. And of course, we got the flashy, very talented Isaiah Swerve Scott. One of these five men will be facing Pete Dunne for the NXT North American Championship at the Great American Bash moving forward. Now listen, Charlotte Flair, our NXT Women's Champion, has been undefeated since coming back to NXT here on NXT 2.0, and tonight, making her debut, Sarray challenges Charlotte in a one-on-one championship contenders match. If Sarray can end that undefeated streak of Charlotte, she becomes the next challenger for the NXT Women's Championship. And then in our main event, these two, Indy Hartwell and Raquel Gonzalez, were so close, fingertips away from becoming new women's tag team champions, but that moment was stolen by Ronda Rousey and Shayna Basler. We got the women's tag team championships on the line in our main event. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Basler against NXT 2.0's Indy Hartwell and Raquel Gonzalez. Jam-packed show. We ain't doing no more talking. Let's start it. As now we are ready for this fatal 5-way match. So far, Bron Breakker and Sami Zayn are ready for action. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT 2.0, making his debut here tonight for the family, Mr. Tony D'Angelo. Imagine as big of an opportunity as this is for this young superstar right here to win this and face Pete Dunne for the NXT North American Championship at NXT's Great American Bash. That'll be major for the family. Very major for the family, man. Now listen, Tony D, not here to play games. He's here to cash checks. He's here to win championship. Man, listen, I don't know who's going to stop him. We're going to see his potential in the ring in here in universe mode. Personally, he's one of my favorites on NXT 2.0 right now, alongside Bron Breakker and Carmelo Hayes. Man, these guys are the future indeed. And ladies and gentlemen, a man that has made a lot of history. You hear the crowd? Y'all hear the crowd? A former NXT champion. Go back to the days of Black and Gold NXT. The history that this man has made. I kind of get in mode when Mr. Robert Roode is on his way down to the ring. Now listen, as we know, the Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, are a tag team here in NXT 2.0, man. But actually, you know, my plans got a little messed up because Dolph Ziggler actually ended up getting injured in a match. So, you know, while Dolph Ziggler is healing from his injury, Robert Roode has a big opportunity to capture some gold. Now this is a fatal 5-way elimination style match. This crowd here, man, they're eating it all up, man. An NXT vet, man. He's done a lot, man. A lot around the world. Other businesses. All comes full circle here tonight. What in the... Hold on. Hold on. There's no way. This man just... Is Kevin Owens inserting himself in this match? Is this legal? Isaiah Swerve Scott was set to make his entrance, but Kevin Owens ambushed him backstage, gave him a power bomb, What in the... Kevin Owens, who last week had an opportunity to become #1 contender for the championship that he lost days after winning the NXT championship, came up short against Samoa Joe last week. The match is already official. Ricochet versus Samoa Joe at NXT's Great American Bash. But I feel like Kevin Owens, I mean, he's trying to rewrite a wrong. He's going to take opportunities, it looks like. I don't know if Triple H is okay in this, but I guess it's official like a referee with a whistle, man. Nonetheless, here we go. Fatal 5-way elimination style. It's Stunner already to Breaker. Owens is now here to play games. Owens. Oh, and Breaker kicked out. Owens is running on adrenaline right now. Yo. If you guys are new to my Universe Mode series, I do not play any of these matches. This is all CPU operated. Storylines will be created via the outcome of this match. So it's anybody's game, anybody's opportunity to take in this Fatal 5-way elimination style match. You know, looking at the playing ground, you know, you got Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. They're best friends on and off, but best friends nonetheless. And Tony D, wait a minute, Tony D looking to get out the vet. And Robert Roode kicks out. You know, maybe a little bit of an alliance between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn would be smart. And right now, Owens got an alliance with newcomer Tony D'Angelo going after Braun Breaker. You know, have it come down to Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens and let the best man win. You know, this is a perfect example of a blended match. You know, you got 3 veterans that wrestled all around the world, won championships everywhere you can imagine. And you got 2 young upstarts in Tony D and Braun. And Sami Zayn taking it to Robert Roode. Kevin Owens has ambushed his way into this match. And look at Tony D'Angelo. Oh, power bomb on the outside. Allies 1 minute. Owens eating a power bomb the next. And Braun Breaker sidesteps Sami Zayn. Things get a little personal on the outside of the ring. Robert Roode getting a little bit of rejuvenation going. We'll probably have an update on Isaiah Swerve Scott as the night goes on, but that was unexpected. That's an entire opportunity just taken away. I guess at the end of the day, I mean, the show must go on. You know, the fans were promised a Fatal 5-way elimination style match, so they're getting a Fatal 5-way elimination style match. And look at this strength from Mr. Breaker. And I think Zayn might be out. And Rude's gonna pick up the pieces. Rude's gonna pick up the pieces, but no. Man, Robert Roode, a veteran with a lot left in the tank. You gotta wonder the trajectory of the Dirty Dogs if Robert Roode wins tonight and becomes NXT North American Champion. How are they gonna be able to move on as a tag team? You know, Dolph Ziggler is one of the slimiest as they come. Nonetheless, I guess we have to wait and see if he can even get through this match. But Sami Zayn came up short on that. And Owens head first into the ring post. And wait a minute, Roode a glorious DDT down on Zayn. Zayn, will his run of bad luck continue? And it does. Sami Zayn cannot catch a break. He's eliminated. Down to a Fatal 4-way elimination match now. Man, talk about bad luck. First you lose, you lose that takeover. You lose the streak, just continues left and right. Oh, man. Anybody's ball game right now, man. We got 2 former NXT champions. 2 men that have also never won the North American title. And we also got 2 young upstarts in this. 2 veterans, 2 rookies. Look at Robert Roode on the outside of the ring. Look like he's... Owens a little bit of a submission hold up in his own. And Sami Zayn exits the arena now. This match has been crazy thus far. Owens delivered a stunner to Braun Breaker out the gate. The match was fresh as hell. He delivered a stunner like that. Now look at Tony D going after Braun Breaker. Oh, maybe you're looking at a future WrestleMania main event in these two, man. Look at guys that came in around the same time, man. Guys like John Cena and Randy Orton. You know, Brock Lesnar, Batista. And now look at that spine on the pine. Robert Roode not wasting any time. And oh, Tony D. Tony D. This was for the family. Braun Breaker's eliminated. Robert Roode, DDT on Kevin Owens. Oh, and Owens luckily got the ropes. Still in this match, we are down to 3. We are down to 3. Appreciate everybody tuning in, supporting the Universe Mode series, man. We really about to turn up and go crazy, man. And Tony D, oh, nice bridge right there from Tony D'Angelo. And Kevin Owens, oh, got the most to lose in this scenario, man. Imagine ambushing your way into this match only to lose for the 2nd week in a row. You lose your NXT Championship 2 days after you win it. You had an opportunity to become #1 contender. You lose that. You cheat to get in this match and you lose this? Imagine. Personally, I wouldn't let that slide if I was Kevin Owens. Robert Roode, constant chops. Robert Roode looking to reclaim his glory here in NXT. You know, the name may have changed, but the game of it stays the same. And I look at Roode. Oh, getting crafty with it. Maybe I'm sensing a little bit of teamwork, trying to get Kevin Owens out of it, man. Kevin Owens might just be the most dangerous man in the ring right now. Oh, rookie mistake, Tony D'Angelo, rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. Oh, and he kicks out. He took his eyes off of Kevin Owens for just a split second. And Owens again, stunner. Stunner. You might kick out of 1, Tony, but you ain't kicking out of 2. We are down to 2 veterans of NXT Black and Gold days. Kevin Owens, Robert Roode, Pete Dunne, somewhere in the back, scouting out his opponent for the Great American Bash. Best believe the crowd tonight. Oh, Owens again! Yo! Oh, and Roode stays alive. Owens did not come to play. Owens did not come to play. And he's just waiting. Oh, any bit of offense is good offense. Can you imagine? Oh, stunner. Stunner was blocked. Stunner was blocked. Robert Roode not going for it. Roode got some glory to reclaim. He's not going for it. Owens turning up the speed on Robert Roode. Oh, man. I think the damage might have been done to Roode, man. Owens going up top. And this is a big boy coming flying at you. Now, this is a big boy right here. Owens. Oh, overshot it. Roode, this is a chance, man. Take advantage. And Owens, oh, man. This ain't good. This ain't good, man. Owens getting in this mode. It's hard to stop him. Now, Kevin Owens looking to put the nail in the coffin on Robert Roode. Oh, Roode in trouble. Roode is in trouble, man. The crowd here tonight all behind Roode, 110%. Owens going back up top. And Owens, oh, shades of Jimmy Superfly Snuka with that one. Imagine the rage that Owens has right now. He was NXT champion, oh, not too long ago. Lost to Ricochet. Lost to Joe. And spine on the pine. That's got to be it. Robert Roode got Owens down. No, Owens is still in this match. This has been a crazy match. And I think we know what comes next. Robert Roode looking for a glorious DDT. Go for it, Roode. Go for it, Roode. Let's go. Let's go. No. Oh, man. Roode just threw everything but the kitchen sink at Kevin Owens. Oh, man. And Roode right back after that neck, though. Not letting up. Smart veteran move. You don't sit there and think about why it wasn't 3. No, you stay on offense. Because the second you let up, this might happen. Owens, oh man, this gonna be nasty. Oh man. And Kevin Owens, stunner. Not this way. Kevin Owens wasn't even supposed to be in this match. He attacked Isaiah Swerve Scott before the match even started. Swerve couldn't even make his entrance. Kevin Owens has just earned an opportunity to face Pete Dunne at NXT's Great American Bash. That's going to be a hell of a fight. Owens done. 1 week from Sunday, Owens is back to reclaim his house. That was a crazy match to start NXT 2.0, man. But now, we are going to witness the debut all the way from Tokyo, Japan. Saray. She started wrestling at the age of 15. It has all led her to this moment. This is quite honestly going to be the biggest match of her career up to date. Your first match in NXT is against the NXT Women's Champion. Now Saray, as experienced as she is, an international star, this is a different playing ground. You got to prove yourself. You got to prove to the fans, to the locker room, that you deserve a championship match. This is a championship contenders match. Still to come in our main event, Ronda Rousey, Shayna Basler defending the women's tag team championships against Indy Hartwell and Raquel Gonzalez, who was this close to winning it on SmackDown. They get a little bit of retribution following this match. And ladies and gentlemen, the woman with, quite honestly, the greatest record here on NXT, Charlotte Flair, has not lost a match yet here in Universe Mode. Charlotte has half a mind to take the night off at NXT's Great American Bash. Charlotte's not the type, she doesn't want a match to determine who faces her at the Great American Bash, because no, she doesn't want to waste her time. Charlotte is the type, if you beat her in the ring, she'll defend her championship against you. Indy Hartwell, Nikki Cross, they've all stepped up. Candice LeRae, everybody has all stepped up. Asuka, they've all stepped up, and they've all been put down by the Queen. Now Saray, we don't know too much about her. We don't know too much about her in-ring combat compared to Charlotte's. So this is going to be an incredible match. I'm calling it now. Come on, ref. The Queen's in the building. The Queen's in the building, ref. A win tonight for Charlotte. You know, eventually she's going to run through the entire NXT women's locker room if she continues this win streak. She might not ever defend the NXT Women's Championship. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, impressive family lineage, daughter of multi-time Hall of Famer Ric Flair, quite honestly the greatest of all time, looking to make her own legacy here in the WWE. Doesn't want to live in the shadow of her father. And Charlotte has done everything that you can do. This is just extra credit at this point for Charlotte, man. Nonetheless, here we go. Non-title match in Saray right out the gate, looking for some offense. And Charlotte, no. You know, look at the height difference. You know, Charlotte possesses that height, but Saray, being shorter, may come with a lot more quickness for Charlotte. Maybe she can bob and weave a little more on Charlotte's offense. And oh, strong forearm, rearranging the face of the Queen. And Charlotte, thinking about going on vacation 1 week from Sunday rather than defending her NXT Women's Championship. Charlotte now. Look at this. This is that in-ring intellect from Charlotte, man. Ground your opponent, keep him grounded. It kind of messes with your opponent's psyche in a little bit. Now Saray looking to turn it up, her first night here on NXT. Biggest match of her career to date. Going up against world-renowned Charlotte Flair. Now look at Saray. Oh, man. Charlotte's a little tied up at the moment. Oh! And Charlotte. Oh, nice clothesline there from the women's champion, Charlotte. Was happy when she found out that Triple H picked her for his NXT 2.0 roster. Charlotte's proved a lot in the black and gold days of NXT. She proved a lot on SmackDown, a lot on Raw, won Rumbles, main event at WrestleManias. Charlotte's done it all. Like I said, it's extra credit right now. It's all about more self-validation at this point in Charlotte's career. And now you got somebody like Saray, who's new in the door, who's new here on NXT 2.0. You know, in hindsight, looking at both of these two, young ladies, you know, wrestling's been in their blood for such a long time. Since young, before they could even drive. That's how this business is etched in their blood. And Charlotte, oh, Saray ducking that big boot from Charlotte with a woo chop. And Saray trying to guard herself. Smart defense from Saray. Oh! Charlotte. I said a lot of women have stepped up in the NXT locker room, and they've all been put down. And Charlotte, we know what comes next. No, Saray not letting it happen. Not letting the figure four happen. And now look at Saray. Oh! Out of nowhere. Yo! No, and Charlotte staying alive. Oh, man. Staying alive. Oh, and Charlotte. Not here to waste any time. And Saray, oh, tied up on the ropes. Saray ate some ropes. Oh, Charlotte, oh, getting swept off her feet. You would think it was Andrade. Wait a minute, Saray looked like she was going to go up top, but Charlotte already back to her feet. And now Saray! Man, fisherman suplex. That was beautiful. Into a cover. She may have missed an opportunity. She should have just stayed into a pin combo after that suplex. Probably would have been 3. Who am I kidding? It probably wouldn't have been. This is Charlotte we're talking about. Charlotte, oh! Come on, Saray, you just need one big move. Just one more big move, and Charlotte can take it to the outside. Action spilling outside the ring. I will admit, no disrespect to any of the other the ladies in the NXT women's locker room, but I think Saray has given Charlotte the biggest run for her money thus far. She is taking it to Charlotte Flair. Look at these forearms and rights and lefts and kicks and chops. Everything at Charlotte. And imagine, you know, a countout win would definitely benefit Saray, would earn her a match. But Saray fights with honor. Oh! It's all about just inflicting pain right now on Charlotte. I know Charlotte probably came in here underestimating Saray and getting tossed into the steel steps. At a count of 7. Will Saray take a count out victory? Count of 8. Come on, Charlotte, get up. And Saray not letting it happen. And Charlotte maybe getting a little frustrated now. Charlotte. Oh. And Charlotte's the type that'll take a count out victory for sure. For sure. Oh. This match has been crazy, man. Charlotte's just getting tossed around like she's nothing. Referee out of count of 5, and look at Saray. No, Charlotte getting out of this predicament. That would have probably been lethal. Count of 6 is Saray sent right into the steel steps. Count of 7. And Charlotte is just gonna She's going to play into this. Count of 8. And Charlotte. Maybe Charlotte has something to prove. Oh, man, this match is just spilling everywhere. Saray back into the ring now. And now Charlotte out of action, back inside the ring. And look at Saray. Whoa, we seen that earlier. We seen it earlier. She blindsided Charlotte. Saray's earned an NXT Women's Championship match. In her first match here on NXT 2.0, Saray has just beaten the NXT Women's Champion. 1 week from Sunday at NXT's Great American Bash. It's set in stone now. Saray versus Charlotte Flair for the NXT Women's Championship. Can you imagine? She'll probably be the fastest rising star in NXT history if she wins that championship 1 week from Sunday. A night of surprises, a night of shocks, and we're not even done yet. We're not even done yet. The Women's Tag Team Championships are set to be defended now. In our main event, Raquel Gonzalez, Indy Hartwell came fingertips away. So close, a hair away from winning the Women's Tag Team Championships. And now, of course, you know, the NXT Women's Tag Team titles are non-existent in this universe mode. There's only one set of Women Tag Team Champions, and they will be defended through all 3 brands, Raw, NXT 2.0, and SmackDown, with them being in their first defense here on NXT 2.0. Imagine the upset that would be if hey, they're playing at home is the way to look at it. If the home players can pull off the win against Basler and Rousey. Easier said than done, though. They came so close, but it was Shayna Basler's submission move that ended the match. Here we go. One thing about Shayna and Ronda Rousey, you know, they know each other for a long time, but they each love to have their own spotlight. Traditional tag teams will enter together. But the Queen of Spades, Shayna Basler, adding another Women's Tag Team Championship to her repertoire. I don't know if I used that saying correct. I don't know. It sounded nice. I just want to say the word. But adding another Women's Tag Team Championship to her collection. This woman is as dangerous as they come, as is her tag team partner. Shayna Basler, former NXT Women's Champion, knows all about NXT. She's been here before. She's broken and crushed a lot of dreams. Broken and crushed a lot of dreams here in NXT. Broke a lot of arms too while she's at it. Mouthpiece is in, ready for a fight. Just tossing a rag at Raquel Gonzalez. Personally, I wouldn't let that slide if I was Raquel, but that's just me. And ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever in her 4-year career here in the WWE, Ronda Rousey is here in NXT. And Ronda Rousey not ready. She's not wasting any time. She's here ready for a fight. Winning her first ever Women's Tag Team Championship. Ronda has won the Rumble. She's been Raw and SmackDown Women's Champions. Just adding to her resume more and more. This is their first title defense. It's a special thing about my universe mode, man. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Defending alongside her best friend Shayna Basler. Ronda Rousey in her NXT 2.0 debut, man. That's special. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. Bringing prestige back to women's wrestling. We got the home players, Indy Hartwell, Raquel Gonzalez, 2 young upstarts against 2 very dangerous individuals, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Basler. This match could either go one or two ways, man. It's either going to be extremely quick or it's going to be a slobber knocker, as JR will call it, man. Here we go. Looks like we got Shayna and Indy Hartwell. Indy with a lot to prove. Roller coaster amount of weeks, man. You know, she shared the ring with NXT Women's Champion Charlotte Flair a few weeks back. Came up short. Came so close to giving her team the victory on SmackDown. Came up short. Now Shayna. Oh, she's eating. She's eating these. Shayna Basler. Quite honestly, oh, man. Most lethal combat. Already a tag to Ronda Rousey. First time ever in NXT. You know, being women's tag team champions, you know, your obligations go beyond your original brand. You know, Shayna and Ronda, they're from SmackDown. Being women's tag team champions, you defend them on all three brands. You might have to defend them on other pay-per-views of other brands. Ronda. Oh. You imagine if Indy Hartwell or Raquel Gonzalez pinned Ronda Rousey. Be crazy. Now Ronda getting back into the ring. Now look at Raquel Gonzalez. She's playing the game right now, man. Playing the game right now. Back into the ring, and now this is probably not gonna make Ronda too happy. She just gotta stay 2 steps ahead of Ronda Rousey, and that's what Indy Hartwell is doing right now. Anything could happen in this universe mode, man. We have Finn Balor beat Brock Lesnar. We had Carmelo Hayes beat Bobby Lashley. Come on, stranger things have happened. We could have new women's tag team champions. And here's a tag to Shayna Basler. Raquel Gonzalez fresh in the match as well. And Raquel Gonzalez, Shayna up to Shayna. Oh! Shayna, one thing about Shayna, she has a special type of combat. Oh, she can take it down in 1,000 different ways. Shayna up top now. Shayna up top. Calling for Raquel to get up. And oh no! Shayna overshot it. Luckily, recovers from that. That could have been definitely detrimental to the rest of this match. And Shayna not looking for a tag, maybe looking to inflict more pain. Oh! Oh, what a slap. Oh! Powerful clothesline from Gonzalez. Home field advantage for these two young ladies. Got the NXT crowd behind her. Oh! Indy Hartwell. Definitely been impressive. Hartwell, see, this is the smart workings of a tag team. Smart workings of a tag team, man. Sharing the load. Oh! And here's a cover. Here's a cover on Shayna. And Shayna kicks out at one. Got a lot of work left to do. Does Indy Hartwell. Oh. And wait a minute, Shayna Basler. This ain't good. Oh! Eating nothing but mat right in front of her partner. Wait a minute, she grabs the ropes. Indy Hartwell grabs the ropes. That might just be her best friend in this match. You gotta outsmart. You gotta outsmart, man. And I look at Shayna. Shayna, oh no. Oh no, we know what comes next. No, sleeper! Sleeper! Raquel, help her! Help her! Help her! And she does. Now Rousey's in there. Come on, ref. Maintain some order. Oh, STO from Gonzalez. Come on. Both women are down. Raquel Gonzalez looking for a tag. Looking for a tag. This looks like Indy Hartwell's up now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh! Yo! 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 Oh, and Shayna kicks out. Look like Raquel was ready to celebrate. But oh man, we seen this on SmackDown. This is what almost won them the championship. Oh! Go for it! Go for it! Here's the cover. 2. Oh, and Ronda Rousey breaks it up. Come on, ref, maintain some order. Oh, ref has his back turned. Don't want to have your back turned on Shayna. Oh, man. That was a close call. We almost had new women's tag team champions. And oh, man. Oh, man. Man, it sounds like Raquel Gonzalez and Ronda Rousey on the outside. And wait a minute, triangle choke. Triangle choke. Triangle choke. Raquel. Your partner is in trouble. Shayna with a triangle chokehold. In on Indy, but Indy finding a way out of it. No. Yes, she does. Or no. Shayna let go. Shayna let go. Oh. And this match is the main event tonight. Now Shayna, the ground and pound offense. Oh. Shayna. If I was Indy Hartwell, I'd be looking to tag in my partner right about now. But Indy, oh, not letting up. Looking for a partner, and she gets the tag. Raquel Gonzalez is legal. And Shayna looking to crawl over to Ronda. And Raquel Gonzalez, a little bit of confidence, but now here comes Ronda Rousey. And here we go. These two women were brawling on the outside of the ring not too long ago. And Gonzalez, that strength of Raquel. Oh man, trying to drag Ronda Rousey. Looking for, I believe, a pin. Yeah, looking for a pin on Rousey. And Rousey kicked out before the ref could even count. Rousey's got a lot left in the tank. But Gonzalez, wait a minute, she might take a lot out of that tank. No, Rousey, DDT. Incredible night of action. Ronda Rousey, oh, going right after that arm. You know what she's working up for. You know what she's working towards. Tag back into Shayna Basler. Shayna is now legal. And Shayna, we've seen her do this with Indy. But Raquel preventing it from happening. And Raquel, wow. And tag back to Indy Hartwell. Maybe saying if they're winning this match, it's going to be all on Indy. They're going for the cover on Shayna and a kick out from Basler. This match continues. Crazy match between these four women. This is our main event here on NXT 2.0. Women's Tag Team Championships on the line. Oh. And oh, nice German suplex. And here comes Ronda Rousey. And Rousey, no, armbar. And Raquel, come to the save. Oh, and she does. This match could have been over. But now going for the cover. Wait a minute, Raquel, your partner. Maybe she had faith that Indy Hartwell would kick out. But I think Ronda Rousey, the damage was done from that armbar. From the brief moment that it was in, the intensity of that armbar, the strength that went into that. That spelled the end for this match. I will give it to Indy and Raquel. They threw everything at Rousey and Basler. But everything wasn't enough, evidently. Ladies and gentlemen, it stands in a first title defense. Ronda Rousey, Shayna Basler, still women's tag team champions. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Good night from NXT 2.0. Who's beating them? Good night, y'all.